Hi, in this video lecture we are going to learn about SR flip-flop. SR stands for set reset flip-flop. On completion of this topic, the learners will be able to understand what is the concept behind set reset flip-flop and its necessity. The learners can also able to draw the circuit diagram for set reset flip-flop, truth table, excitation table and logic diagram. Explain the working principle of SR flip-flop can also be explained by the learners. So flip-flops. So in case of SR flip-flop, S stands for set and R stands for reset. D is the data line or data or delay flip-flop. T is the toggle flip-flop. JK is the flip-flop. These all are the types of flip-flop. So the flip-flops are categorized into mainly 4 types: set reset flip-flop, D flip-flop, T flip-flop and JK flip-flop. All are the types of flip-flops. SR set reset flip-flops are the flip-flops which works under the principles of set reset operation. So for 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, these are the conditions of the set reset flip-flop. According to the conditions given, the flip-flops will change its position. So before move to SR flip-flop, we have to know about SR latch. The difference between latch and flip-flop is only the way of triggering. So latches are designed to be transparent. That is, the input signal changes. The change in the input signal cause immediate change in the output. So additional logic can be added to a simple transparent latch to make it non-transparent. So that is called as with an enable input that is considered. When several transparent latches are follow each other using the same enable signal, signals can propagate through all the latches or flip-flops at the same time, so that some delay will be occurred. So SR flip-flop is called as set reset flip-flop. In this case of set reset flip-flop, when the conditions should be considered when this I am taking this flip-flop diagram. So here when S is equal to 0 or equal to 0 means initial condition. Here this occurs, no change will occur. When S is equal to 1 or equal to 0 means the flip-flop will go to the set position, that is S is equal to 1 means set position. When S is equal to 0 and R equal to 1 means the flip-flop will go to the reset position. And when S is equal to 1 or equal to 0 means in this case flip-flop will not go to any position. This is called as indeterminate state. So in case of no change, the present state input and the next state input should be considered. The present state input is known as Qn and the next state input is called as Qn plus 1. So no change means Qn value will be considered and Qn value will be considered in case of no change condition. Set condition, for set condition Qn will be 1 and for reset condition this value will be 0. For no indeterminate case the x value will be considered. So these all are the operations of set reset flip-flop. So in case of set reset flip-flop, the triggering is called as edge triggering. In case of latches, it will called as level triggering. These are the only difference between flip-flops and latches. Edge triggering means each and every time according to the positive edge and negative edge, the triggering will be happening. The response will be at the, if the response is at the positive edge, then it is called as positive edge triggering flip-flop. If the response is at the negative edge, then it is called as negative edge flip-flop. So there are some advantages of set reset flip-flop, that is it is very simple and easy, so that the circuit can be designed basically. So set SR flip flop is the basic of all the other flip flops. So here all the conditions are based upon the flip flop input states. So based upon this two table, excitation table of SR flip flop can be drawn. With the help of this two table and excitation table, the final state of the flip flops can be identified. So the set reset flip flop is mainly used in all the digital circuits for set and reset of operations. So here the types of flip flops are classified into SR, JK, T and D. T is called as toggle flip flop. D is called as delay flip flop. For delay flip flop, whatever the input given as the D will be considered as its next state. And SR flip flop is need in circuit in such a way that to make the circuit as set and reset. Here 0 0 represents no change, 0 1 represents S is equal to 0, R equal to 1 represents reset, 1 0 represents S is equal to 1, R equal to 0 represents reset, and 1 1 represents indeterminate state. These all are the main classifications of SR